YouTube friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time I post a new video. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please book online on my website at www.goldentruthtarot.com. Okay, my friends, let's get started. Today I'm going to be doing your tarot reading predictions for the month of September for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios, what do I see for you in the first week of September? So we have the Fool card. It's time for you to, in the first week, it's time for you to take a leap of faith, follow your instinct, follow your intuition, and if you have an opportunity that is waiting for you, just go for it without overthinking things. Try to find that joy in your heart, that ingenuity, that childlike attitude. When children, when they want something, they go for it. They don't think about the consequences. They don't think that something can be dangerous or they can get hurt. They just go for what they want because they really believe in it, and they have this desire to get it. So that's the same energy for you in the first week with the Fool card, to just, even as you can see, he's kind of on the edge of a cliff here. He's not really thinking about what's underneath. He's just going for, he's following his intuition. We have the symbol of the full moon here. We also have the water symbol symbolizing our emotions, our feelings. So going by what we feel, what we think is right to do for us in our heart, in our soul. And sometimes Scorpios present themselves as very put together, very controlled, everything, like they have everything under control, but they're usually a turmoil underneath that calmness that you guys can portray, especially with people that you don't really know that well. And sometimes it's this need about knowing everything, controlling everything. You have to kind of let go of that and take that opportunity, take that chance, because you never know, you might lose this opportunity if you don't go for it. Okay, and this can be different things for different people. It's a general reading, so this can be love for some of you. For some of you can be work, can be your personal life, can be buying something that you really want and you find you find a really good deal and then you kind of jump into it. So it can be different things for different Scorpios, but the message is very clear. Just go for it. And this is also new beginning, opening a new chapter in your life. Okay, in the second week with the Two of Cups, this is a beautiful card, especially when it comes to all of you that are in relationships, or for those of you who will take a chance and go for this relationship or go for the person that they like. Because the Two of Cups talks about giving your heart to somebody and they give you that same love back. As you can see, they're exchanging the cups, meaning they're giving their heart, their love to each other. Their feelings, their emotions are sincere. They really care. They really do love each other. It's the card of the soulmates, finding the true person that you are meant to be with. This, for some of you, can be another water sign. You might be dealing with a Cancer or another Scorpio or a Pisces, or a person that has their moon in that sign. So yeah, it's for those of you who are in relationships. I do see that you're very happy with the person that you are in a relationship. You're very content. You feel like this person completes you, and you feel like now you can kind of evolve to a higher level of conscious, because you have this need for love fulfilled. Okay, so we all know there is needs that we have as humans, and the very primal basic needs is the need for food. That's the need for that desire to survive, that need to survive. So that's the very basic. So once you complete that, then the next step is security and safety. That's very important. So once you have that, then the next the third one is love and comfort and completing your heart, having that warmth from another person, emotionally feeling fulfilled. And then after that point, you can focus on self-development. Why are we here? Kind of asking those higher questions. But usually people have to go through these stages first before they can get to those other stages when they're discovering themselves. They're focusing on they're focusing on completing a different level. Some people are capable of being okay with just being by themselves, that self-love is enough for them. For most people, that's not the case. For most people, you do need companionship. You do need another person to share your life with and your emotions, and that's what the majority needs and wants. For those who are able to just be by themselves, and that self-love is enough for them to move to the next level and explore higher levels of conscious. Of course, that's something that only a few can do. But for you guys, I see that you will be able to now, because that part is completed. That it's kind of a check. if we think about it practically, it's like you've kind of checked that box. You feel complete, you feel loved, you feel secured, you feel protected, you feel cared for with the person that you're with. So now you can focus on evolving as a human being and focusing on your career or your consciousness or developing your mind even more. You can focus on that. You can both focus together. You can work together to achieve that higher level of conscious, because you're so in tune with each other and so complete with each other. Okay, you can even see the love in their eyes. They're looking at each other. It's beautiful. For some of you, can also symbolize making long partnerships with people, especially if you're starting to work with someone, you're building a business together, or you're working close with someone. It can indicate that you have found a really good partner when it comes to business. This is a genuine partnership. You both care for each other, for each other's interests, and you both respect each other, and this is going to be a long-term relationship. So it's great. Yeah, some of you are ready to move to the next stages, to the next level, I see. So if some of you Scorpios, if you're in a relationship, you might decide to get engaged, or if you're not living together yet, you might decide to move in with your partner. Some of you might decide to get married or have children. So you're ready now with the Two of Cups in the second week of September to move to the next stage. You feel like you are content and you are fulfilled with this person and how the relationship is going, that you're prepared for the next step. Okay, and then I see the Death card in the third week. This is actually not a negative card, as some people might think. It's actually your energy. It's the Scorpio energy, that Pluto energy, that transformation. So, and if you can see, I love this deck because look how you can see the skull, and then you can see the plant coming from the skull. So from death, a new beginning. Okay, so this is just symbolizes the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter for you guys. Okay, So yeah, for some, as I said, it can be just moving, creating something new, taking that relationship to the next level, taking that career to the next level, taking your yourself as a person, as your conscious level to the next level. So you are ready for your old, to shed your old self, to be rebirthed stronger, like the phoenix from the fire, from the ashes, and be even stronger and more powerful and more successful. Yeah, this is definitely symbolizes rebirth, transformation. And in the okay, so we have the Knight of Wheels in this deck. Is called the Knight of Wheels. In other decks, traditionally, it's called the Pentacles, so the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Coins. I see with the Knight of Wheels, some of you might be dealing with a person that has their sun or their ascendant in a earth sign, so either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This person is very, very hardworking, so great person to work with. Ambitious. They like the good sense of life, but they do take things a bit slowly. Okay, so if you're working with this person, or this can also signify that once you make this transformation, you change, make this change in the third week of September, things are going to move slowly. Okay, this is not going to happen overnight. This is not going to happen within September. This is going to probably last a few months or even a year, to be complete. This project that you're starting, or this new chapter that you're starting, is going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. So yeah, it starts. So I do see big transformations happening. So a very important chapter happening for you during September, because we have two cards of the major arcana, the Fool and Death card, both signifying that transforming, taking that leap of faith, and then putting in the hard work. This is all work and no play. Basically, with the Knight of Wheels, he is just work. He's like an workaholic in a way. He focuses too much on making sure that everything is perfect, everything is done on detail, it's done on time. He's very, very careful on everything he does. And this is the energy that I have for you in the last week. So either you're working with somebody that is that meticulous, and they take things slow, but everything that they do is done perfectly, and that you don't have to worry about going back and fixing something that this person has worked on. Or this is your energy, especially for those of you who have your ascendant in an earth sign, or have a lot of earth in your chart. Sometimes you might have like 3-4 planets in earth signs, and that comes up on readings. And that means that you have to put in the work. Okay, things are not just going to happen by itself. You have to put in that work. You have to keep yourself focused, and keep that work on the law of attraction as well. So keep your energy very positive, very concentrated on your goals, and you will get success. Absolutely. It's gonna take some time. So with that said, you need to work on your patience as well. Okay, my friends. And I do see unexpected income coming your way. So this can either be a check that you forgot about, and then you just check the mail and there's a check there it's usually a small amount, so it's something that you can pay a bill with, or that can help you. It's not like life-changing money when it comes to unexpected income. it's a good amount of money. They can do a few things. You can get groceries for a week, or you can, pay a bill or something. But that's what it is with unexpected income, and can come in different forms. Can come from a friend, from as a gift from someone, or if you gave money to someone, now they're finally returning the money to you, giving it back to you. Or it can be, as I said, as something in the mail that you completely forgot about, and here it is. It's an unexpected check. And what I've noticed, I'm going to share this with you guys. For me, if this is the weirdest thing, if I see a frog near my front door, I'm always going to get money in a different, in unexpected ways. And I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking about it. It's so weird. Especially if the frog is green. Wow. It's like one time it happened. It was the weirdest thing. So this little frog was completely green, like very light greenish, kind of like the color of the leaves, a little more intense though, brighter. And she was right on our door outside, and we were like, wow. And it was stuck there for like hours, and so cute. And then we got this check in the mail from like an insurance or something, from like a return from an insurance company that we weren't expecting at all, and it was like over $1,000, and we were like, wow. Now I'm like, welcome frogs. If you're a green frog, you're welcome on my door anytime basically. But yeah, that was very cute. And it happened another time, but this time the frog was much smaller, and the green wasn't as bright, and it was another check, but it was for like $8 or something. So now we look out for frogs basically in my household. Even my husband, because sometimes he is skeptical, I'm not gonna lie, but this time I was like, okay, you believe me now? And he's like, okay, I believe you. I believe you. I was like, I know what I'm talking about. If you see a green frog, okay, that's money coming your way. So I just thought that was interesting. Wanted to share this story with you guys. From the spirit guides, this month we don't have a real animal. It's an insect. We have a spider. Okay, so the spider, the message is: trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Okay, so try to write things down. If you're going through something, make sure you're writing things down so somebody else can maybe who knows, one day you might become famous and you might be able to write your biography. Think about it. All the people that have gone through, that are famous and are successful and have wrote biographies, they're all have gone through a lot of things, and that's why they do it. That's why they write their biographies, so other people can get inspired, can learn from them. So use that creative spark. Okay, Scorpio, you guys are very creative. You have that spark within you, because you're so good at knowing what other people want, and looking at their intuition, looking at their, just looking at somebody and kind of guessing what they're feeling, or your intuition is very strong because you are a water sign. And try to use that to create something that you can be passionate about. You can, something that really makes you feel good about yourself, and why not also create a stream of income from that. Okay, so try to use your journey and share it with others. For some can be a blog, for some can even be a YouTube video, for some can be an actual book that you can work on. Anything that can help others as well, and also bring you that joy of knowing that you are contributing, and you are, it gives you like a purpose when you good feedback from other people. From the Oracle of Money and the Law of Attraction, the message is: money is not the root of evil or of happiness. Okay, and let's read what it says more. This important subject of money and financial success is not the root of all evil, as many have quoted. Not is the path to happiness. So when you're able to successfully control something like the object of money that affects most of you all day, every day, you will have accomplished something rather significant. For not only it is certain that your financial success must improve, but the evidence of that success will then prepare you for deliberate improvement in every aspect of your life experience. Okay, so yeah, I do think that it's not the money per se, it's the way people use money and the way people act once they have money and losing their identity and who they are. So yeah, being able to control that, to control your financial success and to control your financial life, it's a very, very good skill to have, and very strong skill. It does take some work. So having to make responsible decisions every day when you are bombarded with stimulus to spend money, it takes a lot of willpower, I feel like. So that's why they say money is not the problem, or it doesn't either give you happiness or it's evil. It's just paper. It's the way you use the money that affects you in different ways. Okay, my friends. So for me, how I process that is that we have to think about, sometimes we have to be practical and think about our life as we are the managers of our life. We are the owners of, we own our life in a way. Like we have to make the right decisions. We have to kind of think about it as a business point of view. That if you can manage your own life, if you can control your own life, your own decisions, then how are you controlling other aspects, or how are you helping other people? So that's why, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Not that I judge people, but not that I judge anyone. But there's specific professions that I need to see how successful you are, okay, or how together you have it. So if I'm going to go to somebody and talk to a psychologist or or a counselor or anything like that, I need to know that you have your life together to give me advice, okay? I'm not going to just take advice from somebody that their own life is an absolute disaster, like that. That's not going to happen. Or from someone that, I'm not going to take financial advice from someone that is in debt, okay? And that's not judging somebody, but if you have chosen a specific profession in life, you have to be responsible for that. But in general, we have to focus on ourselves and our life, and making the right decisions for our finances. If you can control that, you can control anything else. You can look at everything else in that same. It's kind of like a spreadsheet, like a template. Like if you master managing money, managing your own pocket, your own finances, then you can control. You can use that same logic for anything else in your life, and that it's going to give you the same results. Like one of the things that helped me, because I was very artistic and very creative when I was in high school, and I was very kind of emotional and in thinking, looking at everything on a more emotional level, okay, not very practical. But then when I went to college and I studied banking management, I said to myself, okay, the first thing I need to know how to manage is my own life and my own finances. If I can't even manage my own finances, how am I supposed to be, how am I supposed to manage in a bank or be a manager in a bank? Like, I have to know how to do it on a smaller scale with myself, and I started giving myself very small budgets when even in college, like when I was a student, like, this is my budget, this is what I'm going to use for transportation, this is what I'm going to use for food, for spending money, and that's it. And I will stick to it no matter what. And I will see my friends and other people around me just spending money on clothes and food and everything, and I will be no, used clothes, tight budget, everything. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I would not budge. And yeah, so I am grateful that now everything that I have is because of my hard work and how well I managed my finances at the time. And even though it's difficult because you have so many temptations around you, and you see, people buying all different things or getting all different types of things, and you want to do it too, but it's so rewarding in the long run. Okay, trust me, it's so rewarding, because then the time goes by and you see those same people, they're doing the same exact things that they were doing 10 years ago, and you're in a different level because you made those smart decisions, and because you made those sacrifices. Now you're in a different level. Okay, so trust me, if you're in your early 20s watching this video, make smart financial decisions. Put money away, keep yourself on a budget, and do the right things for your future. Okay, you never know what's gonna happen, but don't waste time, because when you're on your 30s, you will regret not having done this sooner. Okay, that's some financial advice there as well. Okay, let's I think I got a little bit off track with this, but I hope you guys appreciate that information. From the Oracle of Love, the message is physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Okay, contact, a physical touch, meaning sometimes you just need to be there for someone, for your loved ones, or even for friends or people that you really care for, and give them that hug and let them know that you are there for them and you're there to support them and help them. Okay, that can signify a lot for a lot of people. So try to do that. Try to use that physical touch, even a warm hug or a handshake, or letting somebody know that you're there for them. It's a lot. It helps the other person, and it helps you as well. Okay, and the last message is from the Oracle of Healing, and the message is kindness. Okay, so try to do something kind for someone, something, give some love and some affection to someone. In the picture, we have a little boy, and the tree, it looks like an old man. The tree looks like an old man. So if you can help your elders, your grandparents, if they're alive, or even other family members that that you can really do something sweet for them, help them with groceries, or even call them, let them know that you're there for them, you're thinking about them, check on them, small things. Just make sure that you give that kindness, because you will get that positivity back, and that's going to help you feel better, and that's going to kind of connect that bond as well. So yeah, this kind of go together, the physical touch and and the kindness, the physical touch can be more intimate, more personal between a couple, or it can even be, you know, with the loved ones or people that are close to you, that you can do a kind gesture, and maybe even you know, even a warm hug or a phone call or anything of that sort that will connect you together, and kind of exchange that positive energy. Okay, my friends, this is these are all the messages that I had for you for the month of September. I wish you a great month. If you like this reading and if you enjoyed it, please share it with other friends so they can get these messages as well. Thank you again for spending this time with me, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.